Hi, welcome to another edition of MTG Playback. It's where I, Mark, an actual pastor who plays Magic the Gathering, plays a game on Magic the Gathering Arena, and then talks about it afterwards. I continue to play this blue-white angel deck that I've been modifying slightly, and just continuing to trying to get better at this one deck. Not because I think this deck is very good, it's obviously not, but I'm hoping it will help refine my thinking process when I play the game, right? So when I do draft or I'm playing Commander, doing other kinds of formats of Magic the Gathering, I am making the right choices and the right decisions based on the cards that I have. So here's a game today. As you can see, this is my opening hand, 2 lands. If you watched my video last week, or yesterday, you would have noticed the problems I had with 2 lands. But here, we've got both of them. I've got all 2 drops and 1 drops, mostly 2 drops in here. So I'm going to give it a shot, and hopefully I get land this time. Playing planes, a lot of people playing planes. So you know what? I decided I'm going to throw out that island, just gives me a Fading Hope, gives me an option. Finally, there's a 3rd land. It's exciting to see a land, especially after the last game. So I'm sitting around, not quite sure what to do. I decided to wait. I've had problems with the Giada getting wiped out pretty quickly in the very beginning of the game, so I decided to wait. They're playing white-green, which is interesting. I thought this was going to be an enchantment deck or something like that, but I figured if that was true, then there would be something on the board by now. Then they cost a Halo Fountain. Again, this is not a card I see very often, so I wonder if this is just one of the decks that you're just given, and so they're trying to fulfill a mission where you're supposed to do some green spells or white spells, etc. So I see that, I decide to cast my Cathar Commando just to get it on the board. Another land! Okay, so I'll have 4 lands. Could use another planes, but I'll take this. They've got nothing on the board. Let's get some damage in. And I play my Font of Hope. Now, because I have the Fading Hope, I can protect it at least 1 turn. Darling of the Masses. Again, a 2/4 creature that I don't see very much. Fine. Another land. 3 lands in a row. That's not ideal in this situation. I wish that was an angel, right? So, because then I could start pumping up angels and getting big angels. So I decided, you know what, there's this 2/4. I'm just going to get rid of it now. I'm going to swing in for 5 damage. And then I can put out another Cathar Commando or do another Valorant Stance or Fading Hope. I have options now, which is great. So I can tell they're thinking. But what are they thinking? Alright, Adeline. Interesting choice here. I think they're doing it just to get a blocker on the field to deal with my Cathar Commando. However, they don't have any other creatures on, so it's not a very strong card. So I decide, what am I going to do? I decide, you know what? Now, I probably didn't need to do that. I probably should have flashed in the Cathar Commando, then taking it out. That way then, on this turn, I could be sending in a lot more damage than I did. Right? Instead of 5 damage, I could be sending in 8 damage. So that was a mistake. That was a wrong ordering for what I did. The lanes, so that's, this is again 4 out of 5 cards were all lands. It's not great, but obviously my opponent has nothing. They've got nothing on. They've got a bunch of lands too, but their board is empty, which is just so weird. Now I have lethal here, so like I could have. There's nothing that needs to happen. So just play a land, do that, play that on there. Finally get another angel, but I decided, you know what? There's no cards. I'm just gonna wipe them out. And there we go. So finally a win. I don't get very many of those. It's especially helpful when the opponent can't do anything. But I thought this showcased a little bit of what my deck can do. It can manage the board in the very, very beginning, especially if they're trying to put out both big creatures. And so I was happy with how this game went. But as I said, there was this little minor error that I had in terms of when to play, right? Like I should have played. The order of play matters, especially since my deck is a creature deck, is trying to get creature damage into the opponent, that I need to maximize when I can do that. So thank you for watching this edition of MTG Playback, and I will see you tomorrow.